Start shortly, guys. How are we doing, guys? Check. So we got Insidic in the house. Alright, Super Sweet Best Pal joining us. Gonna get this going in just a couple minutes here. Fallout from Metal at Brinstar. A lot of title changes. More than you would think. In fact, I think the Magic Cake title is the only one that did not change hands. Pretty impressive. Dieting Hippo, new Magic Cake champ, speak of the devil. Now, we did have a Dieting Hippo promo set for tonight, but technical difficulties forcing us to push it back next week. But hey, gives you a reason to tune in. Alright, people starting to fill in here. I think it's a good time to get the stir started. Let's roll.
If only we could fly. Biscuit style. John Otto, take him to the Matthews Bridge. Can you feel it? A generation. Get up, a generation. Welcome to the jungle, punk. Take a look around. A Slim Biscuit fucking up your town. Yeah. We downloaded the shockwave for all the
Now you can use your finger to keep Kirby on the right path and out of trouble. Kirby Canvas Curse for Nintendo DS. Rated E for everyone.
The following is an Extreme Rules match. Making her way to the ring from San Francisco, California, Little Larry Parrish.
Larry Parrish, Im's own favorite, starting the action off tonight. But tough task ahead of her, because it's the returning, newly reborn Impo that she'll have to match up against. Will we see some ring rust from Impo as he adjusts to his new flesh body? Or will he be unleashing his turgid, devious, horrible, dirty soul all over our little Parrish? Time will tell. One thing's for sure, little Larry has a lot of energy.
And Rocco from the pits of hell, weighing in at 420 pounds, and post.
Well, there he is, in all his disgusting glory. Impo's reborn. No artificial body this time. This is him in his truly viscous flesh. Impo says he wears the bones of his enemies. And after devouring the souls of 19 Imp-Zone wrestlers, although some were able to be recovered, the damage appears to have been done. And he wears those souls in his body. Dark intentions. Alright. This is a bit of a size mismatch, but hey, we ain't got weight limits here. And Jesus Christ! Impo starting things off, just flattening Larry with a super kick, putting all that weight into it. Larry showing a lot of spunk though, trying to fight out of it, and I think Larry's advantage here is going to be her speed, her agility, and Jesus, her strength, I guess. Flying German from Larry Parrish. You know what? This ain't squash after all, and Larry putting the hurt on him. Larry. Boston Crab. Almost, but Impo just delivers that solid headbutt. And now just ramming his skull into Larry's. Impo's not here for wins, he's here for pain. Oh Jesus, another flying attack from Impo. Larry finding a way to fight through it. Larry Parrish won't be intimidated. She's gone up against much worse than Impo. The likes of Astral and Jeffrey, the co-garglers themselves. Larry won't be silenced. Larry going for the cover here, would love to spoil Impo's return. Getting a 2 count. But Impo, his dark strength allows him to survive and kick out. Larry going for a chop block, Impo fades right through her. Larry float behind. Finds the chop block, takes him down to size. Larry might try to beat him on ringside here. Impo setting those steps. Larry Parrish, longtime fan favorite here in the IZWF. Nobody wants to see her lose. Oh, devastating kick from Impo. Cut Larry down in half. Now just ragdolling Larry, throwing her right into the ring. Larry sent to the corner. And Impo's going to take a trip outside and back up top and get a little confused there. You know, brain's not all the way firing. What is firing, though, is that deep power bomb. Larry hoisted up. A lot of danger here. Into a fireman's carry and floated on the top rope. Impo once again exiting and entering. Not sure what his intentions are. Maybe trying to psych Larry out. Larry put in the corner, but you don't corner Larry Parrish. Impo sent to the ref. Larry can take advantage here. Try and go for the upset. Massive upcut to the back of the head, but Impo immediately pops right back up. Oh, Larry just not able to bear the weight of this hideous creature. This gelatinous body just weighing on her. Impo now waits on the apron. Impo flying. Connects with that clothesline. Goes. Thought he was going to go for the cover, but instead delivers more punching headbutts. The ref might need to come in here and stop this. I don't think Larry Parrish is going to be able to stand up to this. Larry just being carried like a sack of potatoes. Impo rolling to the outside, decide he wants some weaponry to go with this punishment. What's he got? He's got a basketball. Impo knows ball? No, he drops it. Oh, Jesus Christ. And Impo's going to cheat as well. Because why not? Only a 2 count. Oh, no. Jesus. I don't think Larry's getting up for that one, guys. Well, it was a good try. Impo, your victor.
Here is your winner, and
The new Nintendo 3DS XL system. What makes it new? For one, the C-Stick. Better navigation allows players to more quickly achieve their goals. Like Mario here. He can't find his brother Luigi. Now imagine he has the C-Stick. Good job, Mario. Good job. New is good. The new Nintendo 3DS XL system is in stores now.
Hey everyone, welcome Pablo to the chat.
the following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 391 pounds, Captain and F.U.C.K, Generation X.
Figured we let the team walk out to copy his music once in a while. After all, a true tag team shares. Going up against the tandem of Lunchmeat Larry and Super Sweet Best Pal, the team collectively known as Jill Sandwich. Super Sweet Best Pal, our reigning and current Magic Cake champion. Having a hell of a reign so far. I won't be on the line tonight. This is just a tag team now. Super Sweet Best Pal incredibly hyped for tonight's match. Real excited. This team has had a spread all over the competition. Truly, no one presses as hard as they do. Win here would definitely shoot them up the tag team title ranks. But you're going to have to go up against former tag team champions, D-Generation Amputee, to do so. Lunchmeat Larry and Copy going to start things off for us. Tag team bout is underway. Ooh, Copy trying to come out strong. Shooting a little short, though. Lunchmeat Larry, actually much smaller than they appear to be.
There's the tag.
Their bread and their a pickle head tends to throw opponents off when it comes to trying to size them up. Gonna tag MBT in now. MBT, very accomplished singles and tag team wrestler. Been here since season 1 of the M Zone. And that experience showing as he continues his dominance all over Lunchmeat Larry. Almost said Larry Parrish. We got a lot of Larrys here in the M Zone. They're actually trying to recruit another Larry. Whether they can accept this invitation in the M Zone or not remains to be seen. And speaking of Larrys, Lunchmeat Larry just dealing MBT all over the ring. And now stomping through him with his crunchy legs. We have a lot more action on the way tonight. We have a new tag team debuting. Spoderman and Trash Ops no longer feuding. Now going to give teaming up a try. They are EA Sports. Big. And we do have a title match later tonight. The Larryheight title being defended by Mycophobia against Symbolic. That should be a fun match. And of course, the return of Sub-Actuality in singles action as he faces Pewdiepie in a no ropes underground match. And speaking of underground, we got Super Sweet Best Pal going under the ring for some weaponry. They find that barbed wire baseball bat. Man, how helpful would that weapon be in Raccoon City? MVT fighting out of it. This is Capcom versus Capcom action here. And Ghost Trick himself whipping Joe Valentine to the corner. And it looks like we're going to get some two-player action. Hoisted up and double assisted neckbreaker. Copy going to go outside the ring now. Illegal man. And I do want to mention we have had a rechristening. The IZWF Tag Team titles have been renamed. They are now, moving forward, going to be the IZWF 2-Player Championship to lean more into our video game culture. So that's right. Tag team matches are now going to be called 2-player matches. Isn't that fun? Speaking of fun, MBT going to get back in the action and run a train on Super Sweet Best Pal. Having them hoisted up, delivers a mighty power slam dead center of the ring. Don't follow with a cover though, I think that's a mistake. Alright, looks like the tag team action will continue. Hoisted up, they hit the assisted neckbreaker once more. And we're going to wait for Lunchmeat Larry to try and save things here, but it's not necessary. Sweet Best Pal kicking out one, gets kicked in the face for her efforts though. A little saltiness from Copy. Tags out, decides she don't want any more punishment. And immediately, Lunchmeat Larry gets laid out. There's some sportsmanship. Never mind. Copy is beating the shit out of Super Sweet Best Pal. Tags be damned. And karma's a funny thing as he sent face first into the ref. Now Lunchmeat Larry is going to be in a dominant position. Some more action later on tonight. We got a fatal 4-way match. Major Isoor versus Sleng, Teng, Joan, and Get Dunked. Ooh, mighty powerbomb delivered by Copy. Once again, he doesn't follow up though. He gives a good tag team move here. Oh. He's got those legs spread open. What's up? And add injury to insult. Our main event tonight is going to be a double tables match. It's going to be the Obese Brotherhood versus F.U.C.K. Herculon and Fungah back in action. Winners will be the #1 contenders to the 2-player titles. Cover applied. Switch for your best pal for the save, though. And Lunchmeat Larry trying to find a way to break free. Now in the dominant position, just whipping those arms. Delivers a nice overhead belly-to-belly suplex. And now tags in Super 3 Best Pal, feeling they've had enough time to recover. She goes flying and charging in. A little too hot for her good. Sent off to the ropes. MBT waiting. High flapjack. Knock the breath out of you. Ref a little slow to get the count there. Nonetheless, kicks out a 1. Oh, Slaver hold applied. But she'll have none of it. Using the drawbreaker to get out. Oh, and roll through with an ankle pick. Yeah, but she doesn't have the leverage. MBT able to break out of it immediately. Equalizes things with a neck breaker, and it looks like he's going to go up top. Yeah, he got some of that, not all of it, though. Super 3 Best Pal feeling a little woozy. Reverses things, though, avoids the double team. Tries to hold him up in the corner, but he breaks free, and now we got a little shake, rattle, and roll action. Delivers that bionic elbow. We're at risk of seeing a 3 count here. 1 and 2. Able to kick out. That is your Magic Cake champion surviving. You'd have to think they pin the current champ. Either copy or MBT. Oh, that's a diamond cutter. Going for the pin. Only a 2 count. Wow. You'd have to imagine if you pin the champ, you'd have to be in line for a title shot. All right, laid out. Gonna give Copy some time to get some work in. They always act as a team, never really having problems working together.
There's the tag.
And once more, the double team's working out. Massive boot from MBT. Avalanche press from Copy. It's a lot of body weight crash into you. Looks like MBT is a legal man. Whoa, he got that thing spinning. I think he was distracted by his own work because Super 3 Best Pal was able to clothesline him out of his boots. Gets the tag in. Lunchmeat Larry picking the action up. Shoots MBT off. Oh, and sends him flying splat to the ground. And he's going to fly up top. Is this the Panini press? Flying shoulder block. A lot of crust on that one. Oops. Sending him to the ropes. Has him hoisted up high. Powerbomb finds the mark. Goes for the cover. And let's cheat a little bit while we're at it. Oh, almost picks up the 3. Lunchmeat Larry is hungry. He sees victory right in his grasp. The Copy able to reverse things. No, it's reversed again. Oh, and suplex right onto that trash can lid. Man, that's not a combo you want to order. Lunchmeat Larry clearing the table. Looks like he might have some bad intentions here. Copy. Appealing to the crowd. Needs to focus on his opponent. Able to send Larry to the corner, but I think Larry's going to be lying in wait. And sure enough, Saw it coming, breaks out of it. Copy not showing that much initiative, and that may be something that costs him if he loses this match. While he's focusing again, ducks underneath and delivers the back elbow. We have a lot of superstars down west tonight. They will be in action next week. We'll see your favorites like Pablo de Gigante, Bicyclops, and we'll see the return of Cynthia and Wormskull. We'll have a lot of fun action for you next week, and we're hoping in a couple weeks to announce our next major special. Super Sweet Best Pal once more sent to the corner. These two going to team up again. Place it up high. Heart attack. He calls that the ghost trick. Hoppy going to go for the cover here. Lunchmeat Larry with the save. And now Super Sweet Best Pal is prone and alone. Will have to get to her corner on her own if she wants to get out of this mess. That's definitely not the corner you want, but she fights out nonetheless. Oh, rolls through, mounted, and raining down punches. That close quarters combat training coming to good use here. Super Sweet Best Pal now up top. And it's a Phoenix Splash. She doesn't go for the cover, though. You have to think that's a mistake. Slamming the trash can lid on his knees. Gonna tag in Lunchmeat Larry once more. All these superstars showing a lot of damage. This could end at any moment. Oh, he's got him hoisted up high. What's he thinking here? Oh, Jesus. Suplex onto the apron. Second hardest part of the ring next to the post. Attempts to send him into the stairs, but not be able to pump the brakes. Now getting back in the ring. Oh, a small package applied. That crust isn't very flexible. It ain't flatbread, folks. And he bashes that heavy face mask against the skull. Do sandwiches have skulls? Or is Lunchmeat Larry boneless? Never thought to ask. Either way, this turnbuckle got a lot of zest on it. Lunchmeat Larry breaking free. And attempting to use some kind of foreign object, it appears, but Copy able to reverse it. And now Lunchmeat Larry in a bad place. Ghost trick applied again. And this time MVP immediately with a pin. Seems to be Best Pal's distracted. Miraculously, Lunchmeat Larry able to get out of it. That could have gone very bad for the Hugh and Jill sandwich. Here's a perfect dodge, but gets clotheslined into the corner anyway. And now being strangled by the boot of MBT. MBT gonna go up top. Kicks him once more. Diving headbutt. You got extra spring in that hair. Yeah, these guys love that trash can ride. Oh, he's going up high once more. Oh, and it backfires horrifically. Catching nothing but the lid itself. And now slammed onto it. Lunchmeat Larry's got him in his sights. Is this going to be it? Shot off under the ropes. Send high. Powerbomb delivered. Cover. Ref. 1, 2. No, not even. What the hell? He's got him hoisted up once more. Another big slam planned. No, rolls through. Hoist up. He's stuck in the ropes, but it doesn't matter. And MBT picks up the win. Holy crap.
Here are your winners. F.U.C.K and Degeneration X.
big win for the former tag team champions. But you gotta give a lot of credit to Jill Sandwich for that tough fight.
Right, Link, my friend. Here's your goods. Should give those Soul Calibur fighters a right stick. But that sword you're using, pardon my pun, ain't gonna cut it, mate. Toss that dodgy dagger and take on with this.
The wait's over. Soul Calibur 2 finally puts the weapons back in your hands, featuring classic Soul Calibur fighters, new warriors, and over 10 modes of play. And exclusively on the Nintendo GameCube, Link joins the fun.
How about off price?
Soul Calibur 2, rated T for teen.
This is a singles match between two fighting game enthusiasts, Arrhythmia and Kongming. Kongming not featured too much this season, but we try to give everyone a little bit of showtime when we can.
And his opponent from China, weighing in at 200 pounds, Kongming!
Kongming, of course, from the Dynasty Warrior series, and also historical China, hopes to have the tactical advantage here tonight. But they go up against a very tough opponent in Arrhythmia, who, while mostly a tag team specialist, can hold their own in singles action, having even won a Royal Rumble from the Amazon vs. Capcom event earlier this season. Definitely don't discount Arrhythmia. A lot on the line tonight. Alright, welcome Get Dunked to the channel. Glad to have you tuning in. Get Dunked will be in action tonight in our Fatal 4-Way. That match will be coming up right after this one. Kongming on the offensive early. Just going after the skull of Arrhythmia, bashing his ears in. Now smashing his face onto the mat. A lot of the fighting game enthusiasts tend to stick to the underground rule set, but standard match here tonight, since we already have an underground match booked. We do hope to have an all-underground tournament premiering sometime soon as we get the finer details worked out. But it will be a good time. We do hope you all tune in for that. Kongming rolls to the outside, trying to get some recovery. And catches Arrhythmia off guard, able to power slam onto the concrete. Arrhythmia's dog-like reflexes allow him to kick free, though. And look at that strength, that gut-wrench powerbomb. Knocking the wind into Kongming. Kongming hoping to establish themselves as one of the premier stars in the IZWF. Oh, and a gigantic dive bomb attack from Arrhythmia. They got strength and agility. Definitely a 5-foot player in this league. And once again, the trash can lid introduced in the match. A favorite among imps. Super kick connects. Arrhythmia teaming with Plutotis for the most part. There's no one he's afraid to team with. He has no sense of shame or honor as he slams that trash can lid into the side of Kongming. Normally in fighting games, you don't see too much weaponry involved. It's usually fighter versus fighter, putting their techniques and skills to the test. It's been a while since we've had an invitational. Someone really should get one of this set up. Cover applied. Arrhythmia looking for the win. Only a 2 count. Frustration sets in as he puts the boots and attempts a headbutt. Kongming sees it coming, makes a counterattack. Off to the ropes. Clothesline misses the mark, and he's going to get punished for it. Delivers a little punishment of his own, though. Off to the ropes. Leg drop does not connect. Massive elbow, though, does. Arrhythmia once more going for that trash can lid. Maybe he hopes to play frisbee with it. Cover. Only 1 count. Crowd chanting, they want tables. Well, tonight you'll get tables because our main event is a doubles tables match. As Kongming destroys his own asshole while Arrhythmia shows that a dog can ball. Ah, but it was all a ruse. The ass-based offense continues from Kongming, showing that if you start from behind, you'll never stay behind. Gets checked coming out of the ring, and a nice Hurricane Rana from Arrhythmia. Definitely sent Kongming a little loopy. Kongming trying to find some control here. Shoots Arrhythmia off to the corner. Slow in his approach, though. Gonna wait for him to make the first move. Oh, devastating maneuver. Just throws him shoulder first into the ring post. And now Kongming looking at his inner Yao Ming. He does not get the ball, though, so instead he'll just deliver a lariat. Oh, and blood's drawn. That elbow caught him a little stiff there. Arrhythmia is not going to waste any time. He smells blood. He's going to go for it. Cover. Ref a little out of position there. Kongming able to kick out. You wonder if that could have been 3. Arrhythmia is going to put a little extra spice on that one. Only gets a 1 count, though. What's this? Oh, pow driver right under the trash can lid. Arrhythmia going to follow up by going up to the top rope. And a massive body splash. Has that lid once more. Throws it down for good measure. Not afraid to kick him in while he's down, but he doesn't go for the cover, and now Kongming is back up standing. Oh! Poison missed! Stereotypical, yes, but effective. Deep elbows hit. And a backdrop driver. That'll put anyone's lights out. You gotta go for the cover. But he doesn't. He's instead going up top. Oh, don't tell me it's another ass drop. It sure is. .9. You don't get any closer without winning. Yanking Arrhythmia by his face and his snout. Now he throws the trash can lid. Emotions definitely setting in. Kongming might be at a disadvantage here if he starts playing emotionally and not strategically. And yeah, sure enough, we're seeing the passion burn. Weapon in hand once more. Brings it down upon Arrhythmia's head. Arrhythmia dragging himself up to his feet. Dangerous position here on the apron. Fights back though. Only gets sent right down to the concrete. And a cone introduced into the match. Man, you don't want to mix cones and furries and just have a bad time. Sent face first to the canvas, or concrete rather. That's not going to be good for either man. You got to be smarter than that, Kongming. Send him to the corner of the ringside area, but doesn't follow through. Instead, he goes back to... No, he's going up top. Oh, no. Splat. Took a little too much time getting up there. And he pays dearly for it. Now he's getting his ass kicked. Kongming in a bad place here. Arrhythmia firmly in control, that ring experience showing. Sends that light tube flying. Luckily, Kongming is able to dodge. Oh, but he eats a stiff DDT on the concrete. He's going to be tasting copper in his teeth for a while. Kongming rolled into the ring, still not getting his bearings. Got real fucked up from that DDT. That powerbomb onto the trash can lid. Arrhythmia goes to the cover, and I feel like that's got to be it. No, Kongming able to kick out. Resilience from the General. Master Tactician maybe has more than we think. Oh, and another DDT, center of the ring, plants him. I think it's all done here, guys. Arrhythmia picks up a big wing here.
Impo, it's your new world champion, arch nemesis. I'm not even gonna wait to get this reign started. Major Isoor, get your butt down here.
Oh hello, it's very nice to see you arch nemesis. Is there an ass that needs kicking?
I'm not gonna be like other champions, fighting for opponents, waiting for pay-per-view. I want to take my challenges head on, and as long as this crowd loves me, I need to remind them who Pewdiepie is. I'm challenging you to face him for my title, next week. You up to this?
Exciting. See you then. Good luck, have fun.
And the challenge laid down. Arch demanding Isoor face her for her World Heavyweight title next week.
Amigos aficionados, aquí está el partido de semifinales entre los eternos archirrivales. Aquí está llegando en este momento Mario. Entra al campo. Vean ustedes, se lleva el balón. Aquí está jugando hacia la derecha. Lo pierde Mario. Viene Mario nuevamente, lo recupera y se la va a llevar. Está jugando con el balón por el centro. Se lleva uno, se lleva el otro, se lleva a este otro. Aquí está jugando. Jugada de Mario para Mario. La está pasando bien.
Rougher, tougher, the game will never be the same. Super Mario Strikers is here, only for Nintendo GameCube, rated E for everyone.
Su equipo es Mario el ganador, el mejor jugador y también se llama al oficial.
The following contest is a fatal four-way Extreme Rules match. Make your way to the ring from France, Joan!
Sleng Teng, a little excited here to cut through the competition. A little more literal than metaphorical. We assure you folks, chainsaws are not legal in the IZWF. Well, maybe in the future they could be, but right now we don't have the liability insurance. Well, regardless of how this match plays out, Major Isoor will be getting a World Heavyweight title shot next week against Arch Nemesis. Definitely going to be weighing on his mind tonight. Win here would give him a lot of momentum. But is he going to be able to avoid the distractions that come with knowing this is coming ahead for him? It's definitely the biggest title shot in his career so far, the IZWF. Will he be able to strike and make history? And cause Arch Nemesis to be one of our shortest reigning champions ever? Or is this going to be the first dog tag that Arch Nemesis collects as she starts her big World Heavyweight title reign? We'll have the answers to that next week, but tonight, Fatal 4-Way. And we just want to briefly address, there have been death threats against the Major, but not from anyone in the M Zone. Alright, fan favorite coming out next.
And representing Retribution from Naples, Italy, weighing in at 228 pounds, Curse Get Dunked. One of the recruits from the M-Zone tryouts made a name for himself in the Retro Achievements community. Now one of the top Retro Achievements scoring players here in the M-Zone. Padawan of that little demon. They're hoping a big win here will help them climb the ranks. Either going for the Retro Achievements title or maybe some M-Zone gold of his own. Get Dunked. Definitely a popular player here. Got a 25% chance of winning this one. This match is one fall to a finish, so first pinfall is all it takes. Sleng Teng, former World Heavyweight Champion in this match. Joan, having recently died
but revived at the hands of Cynthia. Major Isoor's got a lot ahead of him, and immediately feeling the pain, he becomes a target for Joan. She knows he's already got a world title shot lined up. If you're able to pin the Major tonight, and he wins the world title next week, you have to think it puts you in line for a shot. Get Dunk going for an early win. Joan quick to break it up. She already lost her spot in the IZWF roster. Doesn't want to lose it ever again. So we're going to see a lot of fire from her. Sleng Teng, Major double teaming Get Dunked. Definitely some Game Club originals. Not taking too kindly to these retro-achieving assholes, as they put it. And once more, we touched on this earlier, but there have been death threats levied against Major Isoor from some malcontents, not in the end zone. And we're not going to say who's been sending them, not going to dignify that with a response. If they have such a problem, they can try showing up themselves. They just need to know there are no protagonists here in the end zone. Every player is a main character. It's kind of like Final Fantasy VI. Major Isoor sent to the corner. And Get Dunked sent down with authority. Sleng Teng showing that experience with a powerbomb to Joan. Able to take all three on seemingly by himself. You have to imagine as former World Heavyweight Champion, he's got to be a favorite. Joan going for a cover on Major. Wants to establish himself as a future contender. Major and Joan continue to go at it. Sleng Teng setting Get Dunked on that table, even though the table itself's not set up. Ooh, positions reversed, and Major delivering some major punishment to Sleng Teng. Joan, chair in hand, looking to make Get Dunked's skull as flat as her own. Get Dunked ready for it. Wasn't ready for that super kick, though. Major taking Sleng Teng apart piece by piece. Definitely some tactical offense for him. And the table is set up. Oh, knee drop from Joan. That's definitely going to hurt. Major lying prone as Sleng Teng ascends to the top rope. Looking to jam with double dropkick. Doesn't find it. Major sends him to the table. What's he got planned? Oh, he's got him throttled by the neck. Up high and a chokeslam through the table. Major Isoor is not going to waste any time. He goes to the top rope trying to capitalize. Giving himself some space. And a flying shoulder tackle. He didn't quite get all of it, but he follows up anyway. Oh no, reverse. Sleng Teng going to steal the win. Major kicking out at one. Major can't be looking past his opponents here. He knows he's got a guaranteed title shot, but every opponent is a danger. Can't earn the title shot if you're hurt. And speaking of hurt, Joan continues to lay in and Get Dunked on the outside. Definitely been a one-sided affair. Get Dunked might need to go to Fiad to toughen up. Sleng Teng now making him the target. He gets some air in that dropkick. Connects. Get Dunked, airing out his frustration on the ringside area as Joan turned her attention to Major, laying him out. Oh, measure of revenge for Get Dunked. Now, bringing the hammer down on all three opponents. Making pound cake out of them. And turns Joan inside out in that lariat. Jesus Christ. We have another table set up in the ring. Sleng Teng taking a long trip for the Tierras. Major slides ladder into the ring. And Sleng Teng taken out by Joan. Now she's going to flex on both of them with those push-ups. Getting a little too cocky. Get Dunked was ready for her. Now Joan getting tag teamed by Get Dunked and Major Isoor. And we don't need to see all that. The fan favorites now turn on each other and Joan takes advantage immediately. Oh, Sleng Teng slinging that kendo stick across the skull of Joan. Might make it round again. Got a huge spear from Get Dunked. It's a lot of weight. Once more, turns his attention to Joan. Main aggressor for him throughout this match. Yeah, she puts him down with ease, though. And refocuses on Major. Now, back to Get Dunked. Sleng Teng just kind of milling about. Oh, now he has Get Dunked. And he's thrown into the ring. We got a ladder in the ring as well now. Additional punishment. Definitely on the way. Sleng Teng with a dropkick. And Major bringing out the trash. Get Dunked. Has him hoisted. Oh my god, German suplex through the table. That's twice now. Sleng Teng was put through a table and a huge spine buster. Goes to the cover. Major able to find the two within all the trash. A lot of debris in the ring right now. It's a dangerous place. And that chair's not going to make it any safer. How Sleng Teng is even walking right now is a miracle. Major taking out with that chair. Get Dunked was lying in wait though. The corkscrew fisherman buster. No one here to break it up. Goes to the cover. Almost 3 on the former world heavyweight champion. Get Dunked, not going to give up, but Sleng Teng counterattacks. Lying in wait, now fully recovered. Picking the spot as Get Dunked's trying to find himself. But Get Dunked reverses it. It's a reverse DDT onto the ladder. Trash can now in hand. Dumps it all over him. And now he's about to cook it a pizza. No, Sleng blocks it. Delivers a powerful noogie. Joan set Major up on the table. Get Dunked setting up the fly though. Shoulder tackle doesn't even come close to connecting. Sleng Teng's going to take advantage, try and take Joan out here and now. Gets interrupted by Get Dunked. Joan takes advantage. Oh no. Styles clash onto the edge of the ladder. And takes Joan out with a quick dropkick. Joan did all the work, but Get Dunked's going to try and pick up the pin here. And he does. On former world heavyweight champion, no less.
Here is your winner,
Get Dunked gets the pin, but definitely gets a huge assist from Joan off that. You have to imagine she's not going to be too happy. We're going to take a short break here. A little music video for y'all. And be back in about 3 minutes.
People coming to the only
And we're back.
Oh, you touch my tra-la-la. My ding-ding-dong.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, French Axe and King Sera.
The Ubisoft specialists of French accent and Sera, hoping to get back in the swing of things in the tag team division here, facing a new and debuting tag team in the IZWF. Former foes, hoping to put their rivalry beside themselves and find a way to work together. Trash Hops and Spoderman look to shake things up as they form the team of EA Sports Big.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 480 pounds, the Sportsman and Trash Man, the Jocks.
Trash Hop's definitely a little excited here. He's got a lot of energy, should be saving it for the match. Spoderman veteran since season 1 of the IZWF. Trash Hops was supposed to be there as well, but technical difficulties prevented him from making his debut. We'll see if these two have the chops. Got kind of an even split on bets here. 69 coins on the veteran team of Ubisoft Sport, and we have about 6-7 for the new team. We love reaching out to the young. Well, some punches into the ear of Spoderman, trying to throw him off balance. See if they can take that pitching arm away from him. French accent, though, now on the receiving end, some nasty chops. Send to the corner, and we're going to see how well these two have tag team chemistry. Well, send him flying up and over. Yeah, nice little athletic elbow drop from Trash Hops. Short, stout, little turtle guy thing, but he's not going to let that get in the way. Goes flying once more, sending all 200 pounds of that husk crashing down on French accent. Oh, but sent crashing down to the mat due to interference from Sera. Don't be fooled by her appearance. She might be tiny, but it's a vicious fighter in that body. Ooh. Attempts to go belly to belly, instead eats helmet. Trash Hops definitely came prepared with his gear. Continues to fight out of it. And now has French accent cornered in the neutral corner. It's going to give the crowd what they want to see with some French pummeling. Only able to get up to 6. Cuts him off with a nice little elbow placed right in the face. And up over high. Trash Hops don't like to be on his back for too long. Much like most Koopas. Are Charging Sharks Koopas? Are Koopas turtles? Or are they like a separate species entirely? Either way, Spoderman's now the legal man once more, as French accent has had enough and hides behind his woman. Sent to the ropes. Sera hits a nice little arm drag. Takes one to the gut, though, and a huge lariat takes her down. Spoderman sends her to the corner. And we're going to see some more tag team tandem action. Oh, that's not very sportsmanlike. Well, Trash Ops has her hoisted up on the shoulders and sends her throat first to the top rope. Oh, and a flying nothing. She doesn't even bother dodging. He just went sailing right over her. Taken down with a few quick strikes. And now she's going to try and take his legs down. That giant ham hock finds her head, blindsiding her. The two continue to trade. Seem to be about evenly matched, but that clothesline is going to be the difference maker. Once more in bad territory. These two team up once more. Oh, a double tackle. That's definitely targeting. Spoderman, actually the legal man. French accent, blissfully unaware that his own partner is still getting beaten up by the legal person. Spoderman runs with a microphone. But French access fists say all that need to be said. Alright, hopefully he gets rid of that thing. Oh, just drives that mic in the face of Spoderman. And with it in the middle of the ring, surely it's going to make a ton of noise now. French accent playing a tune. Now goes to the cover. Fails to reach home. I think I just saw plebeian parasite side in the crowd. The M-Zone fan base is a diverse one. Well, Sera now once again the legal woman. Spoderman desperately trying to make a tag. She's not going to let him. Continues to go after the knee, debase him. Make sure he stays grounded. This way she doesn't give up any size advantage. That microphone once again an equalizer. Spoderman quick to get up, but that stutter step allows her to strike first. Trying to take her out from the top rope. Instead, simply walks away from the attack. Zero effort. Nope. Some effort in there. She spears him, takes him down. Able to make the tag. Trash Op's now going to be legal. And hits a nice high drop kick. It's got a pretty low center of gravity too, and I guess some tunnel vision because I have no idea how he thought he was in close. Gets that suplex though. Don't need to see for that. And Sera drives him down to the cutter. Mic in hand, she's got something to say. No, she lets her kicks do all the talking. And another super kick. Going for the cover, trying to pick up the dub here. Only a 2 count. Spoderman was concerned, wound up blowing his save. Oh, roll up. Going for the cover here. Ref slightly out of position. Doesn't even make a 1 count. Sera cutting him down. Realizes the danger she was in. Now putting a lot of distance between her and Trash Ops. Spoderman trying to charge her. She cuts him off though. Hoisted up, and that's a French accent DDT. Making a questionable cover here. Spoderman kicks out though. Once again, hoisting him up. Spinning backbreaker. Oh, she's a strong little fighter. Gonna tag French accent back in. Let him take a crack at Spoderman. appeals to the crowd to massive booing. The crowd does not respect him. Takes it in stride and takes Spoderman along for a moonlight drive. Going for the cover, Trash Ops smartly breaking it up as soon as he can. French accent kicking him while he's down. Now going to bring him to the corner, and I thought we were going to see some tag team action there, but Spoderman breaks it up and goes for a roll-up. Well, okay, Sera had more faith in him than I did. Doesn't even try to break it up. And sure enough, French accent able to kick out of one. Finley roll. And once again goes for that microphone. Tags in Trash Ops once more. I have to say, for a newly minted tag team, these two more competitive than I thought they were going to be. Normally you would want to favor the more established tag team here, but they're giving the Ubisoft specialists a lot to handle here. Oh man, that went about as badly as we could think it would go. Oh, but gets that headbutt. I need to question the legality of that headbutt with the helmet on. She's sent once more, and these two once again double tackle her. And that is a knee right into the bum. Spoderman appealing to the crowd. They love it, but he should have been focused on his opponent, and now he might pay for it. A DDT hits. She's once again going to make that cover, and Trash Ops having none of it. Says, get off my man. Spoderman definitely in the danger zone now. These two teaming up. Whirling Dervish. Turning him inside out. He's definitely lost his sense of place in the ring. Gonna roll to the outside, trying to recover, getting his bearings. Spoderman successful in trying to attack the leg of French Accent, but French Accent, tenacious as ever, keeps the offense up. Turns him around. Bad intentions here. And a regal suplex on the concrete. The ref may need to step in here and throw in the towel for him. No real stakes on the line here other than a team looking for their first victory versus a team not wanting to give up a loss to a non-established tag team. There's definitely pride on the line for Ubisoft specialists. Spoderman now in control. Rolls French Accent back into the ring. And that elbow does find the mark. I think that's Mark spelled with a C. French Accent writhing in agony. Spoderman's good tag his little buddy in. Alright, Trash Ops not wasting any time. Just attacking French Accent from behind. Sends him to the ropes and sweeps his legs out from underneath him. Is that going to be enough for a pin? Case Sera showing concern and breaks it up without even a second thought. Was that worth blowing your save over, though? Alright, looks like some kind of tag team maneuver was attempted. Got countered into a moonlight drive. French Accent could have coached for the cover here. Spoderman makes the save, recognizing the danger that his partner was in. Punch and duck, and now Trash Ops once more in control. Delivers a solid elbow, get to tag his partner in. Spoderman's locked and loaded. Or so I thought, but he's going to the outside. Oh! He's got a kendo stick just as good as a baseball bat. And that's going to be a home run right to the face of French accent. And they pick up the win.
Here are your winners, the Horseman and Trashman, the Shocks.
Big win for the debuting team of EA Sports.
あの日私はまだ幼い我が子をかばい憎きゲマの前に息絶えたはずだった。うわこれは一体生きてるのか。なんだこの娘は。ゲマめみんなは無事なのか。そう
生きてらしたんですね。
何者だ。
息子です。
私の記憶と違うな。
いやまあ話すと長いんだけどさ、おかげさまで無事こうして成人結婚子宝にも恵まれました。
おお展開早いな。
いやしかしあの時はマジで感動しました。
ヌアーの下りか。
ヌアーの下り。
そうか
さあとにかくせっかくこうして生き延びたんだからまた親子二人で冒険をしようよ。このドラクエタクトの世界で。
ああ行こう。
人生100年時代ってね。
何そんなに経ってんの。
いやじゃなくてごめんなさい、ちょっと
新ドラゴンクエスト5イベント開催中。パパスが生きているドラゴンクエストタクト3周年新コンテンツすごろく城も登場。今なら最大100連無料。パパスが仲間になる。
The following is an Extreme Rules match and is for the Light Heavyweight Championship.
Symbolic, accompanied by their partners, Adium and the recently brought back to life F.U.C.K. F.U.C.K would sacrifice to give Impo a new body, but the generosity of Mega Missin has brought him back. They're gonna try and follow up celebration of their buddy being brought back to life by hopefully bringing a title home to the crew. It's gonna be Symbolic in the ring for this one, as they try to wrest away the Larryheight title from new champion Mycophobia. Mycophobia picking up the title at Battle of Brinstar in a three-way match, defeating the incumbent champion Plebeian Parasite to pick up the win. It's actually their first title here in the IZWF, despite being around all the way since the very beginning. They're definitely not going to want to let this one go very easily. It took them a very long time to reach this spot.
Introducing the challenger from Japan, Sera, and her opponent from Japan, the light heavyweight champion, Mycophobia.
Larryheight Gold is on the line. Just a reminder, here in the Larryheight division, the title's only open to those 5'6" and under, which is Larry-sized. And we also use a different array of weapons for the Larryheight fighters. What does that entail exactly? Well, you'll see during the course of this match. Alright, and the champion immediately going for the roll-up, trying to embarrass Symbolic with a quick pin. Symbolic lucky ref was out of position, not able to make a 1 count. But Mycophobia showing all the aggression of bad launch by just going after her. But Symbolic quick to reverse. Their small frame giving them a lot of different aerial maneuvers here. We expect this to be a high-flying affair. This is 88 TRW versus Fiad here in an M-Zone ring. We hear Symbolic recently promoted to full-on moderator, and we wish him condolences for these new responsibilities. Mycophobia initiating them in with a huge Fisherman Buster. M.U.K. cheering him on from the outside. M.U.K. would love nothing more than their partner to come home with the gold here. Deep arm drag sends Symbolic to the ground, but she trips up Mycophobia quickly. Definitely a high-speed match. Going for a DDT. Mycophobia not going to give the positioning up. And forcing her down with an armbar. Hammerlock. Thought Myco was going to go for a weapon here, but deciding she doesn't even need it. Instead, just starts cranking the neck of Symbolic. Symbolic, though, their small frame allows them to get out of it quite easily. These two jockeying for position here. And it's Symbolic who comes out on top of them. Huge German. And now sends Mycophobia face first into the mat. Audium introducing a rubber mallet to the ring. Will it come into play? We don't know, but Mycophobia just rounding Symbolic out with that combo there. And now with an overhead armbar. Uncomfortable position for sure. Symbolic, though, turns it over to a crucifix. Can't hang on for the pin, though. Takes behind position. Mycophobia reverses it. And a diamond cutter out of nowhere caught him off guard. Almost enough. Nearly getting the 3 there from that diamond cutter. Frustration setting in for Mycophobia. Oh, turns him inside out. Crazy roll up there. Symbolic can't wrestle out of it. Mycophobia shows what it takes to be a champion.
Here is your winner, and still light heavyweight champion,
Mycophobia holds on to the gold, showing what it's going to take to win these matches. Give credit to Symbolic, though. They kept it even all the way through.
If you had jalapenos and beans for every meal, you'd have an atomic butt blast too. Boogerman for Sega Genesis. Hey, boogers aren't his only weapon.
Wasn't me. This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy squealed when I smoked him like a greasy slab of sausage.
Go, Freddy! Join Sparkster to crush the Swine Army in Konami's Rocket Knight Adventures for Sega Genesis. Unleash your animal urges with the only possum to hang with. Pigs fly with a flash of his sword and he's rocket-powered.
I love the smell of bacon in the morning.
Play Possum on Rocket Knight Adventures from Konami.
Yo, listen up, here's the story about a little guy that lives in the blue world. And all day and all night and everything
Man, that is one full diaper.
like him inside.
Well, this match, Pewdiepie going up against a returning Sub-Actuality. You know, I always go in with an open mind that anyone could win any match. But man, do I not like Pewdiepie's chances tonight. Wrong match type, wrong opponent. I think it's gonna be a long night for a blue man here. Returning after a sabbatical, after the end of Game Club and losing his Game Club Championship, Sub-Actuality is back, looking more fit than ever, and a little more deranged than usual. New entrance music for a fighter, possibly more reflective of his new personality. This being a no ropes underground match can only be won by knockout or tap out.
The following contest is an underground match. The only ways to win are by knockout or submission. Introducing first, from Somalia, weighing in at 228 pounds, Pewdiepie! And from Baltimore, Maryland, weighing in at 175 pounds, David Burns!
All right, underground match underway. Oh, Jesus Christ. Pewdiepie immediately broken in half with a spear. Sub-Actuality is wasting zero time. Starts cranking the neck immediately. Oh, sent to the post, though. Pewdiepie looking for an upset here. Oh, he's going for it. Blue Man Goop. Sub-Actuality now caught in the armbar. Bad position here for him. Starts raining down punches on Pewds. Pewdiepie actually showing more fight in him than I thought we would see. Oh, but now teetering on the edge. And Sub-Actuality going for a big boot, but momentum reverses. And he's sent crashing to the concrete floor. And now he's the one getting his head stomped in. Pewdiepie shockingly the one in control. You have to wonder if ring rust is a factor for Sub. Oh, never mind. Splattering his blue skull on the concrete. Who's trying to get out of it. And just kind of chucks Sub to the ground there. Sub-Actuality not showing a lot of defensive prowess. Or so we think. Now, trying to break the guy's ankle, it looks like. He's got Pewds hosted high on up. Man, I would not want to slam a guy with a diaper that fall. Neckbreaker hits. This match definitely living up to its brutality. Sub hoisted up high in the torture rack. Finds a way to break free, though. Pewds cut down with another huge spear. Definitely in danger. And now just wrenching the neck there. Pewdiepie in a world of hurt. Sub just, at this point, beating the shit out of him. Making him blue and red. Place it up on high. It's going to bring him back into the ring. Or no, gave him some false hope. He's got him tight in. He's got that arm under the neck. Hughes can't take it. He taps out. Huge win for Sub. We do hope to hold an underground tournament sometime soon. Once we have that locked down, we will get the details out to you guys.
EA Games.
I'm a fucking big time king of the hood. Everything wood. Look like a forest in that bitch and I'm a pud. Nice and sofa set. Big open deck. Hardwood flows in that bitch that connect from the front to the back. Nigga top back. 16 things in the motherfucking deck. Push that back. Microwave. I'm just getting started. You ain't seen nothing. It's a fish tank, bro. In the middle of the dash. Pepper, don't put your fingers on my glass. Got a 2-lane bowling alley up in the truck. And on the other side of the bed, if you broke me fuck. Clap off lights when you get an affection. Clap on lights when you find
Tag team tables match. This one is double tables. You have to put the other team through a table 2 times to win.
Introducing the chocolate starfish and the hot dog flavored water.
And at a combined weight of 491 pounds, Funky Guy and Herculon. Tons of fun.
These two, having held singles gold, now turn their eye back to the tag team division. F.U.C.K has recently expanded to include Punish Chuck. So when they team up together, they are the trio known as F.U.C and Chuck. They take on the Obese Brotherhood. Winning team will get a title shot at the 2-player championship next week. And if next week wasn't loaded enough, we also have a World Heavyweight title defense on the cards. You definitely don't want to miss that week. Only way to win tonight. Put the other team through a table 2 times. No tags necessary in this one. It's going to be all-out war. Immediately we see the size advantage that the Obese Brotherhood has. Old Yeller focuses on offense, and Heehee, just that extra fortitude from their defense. Heehee, if you missed it, at Battle of Brinstar, they were part of the Impo Blood Bowl Battle Royal, eliminating a total of 9 competitors out of 20. They came up short, but immediately were revived by their Obese Brotherhood partner, Dieting Hippo, and the karma would pay off when later he would go on to capture the Retro Humans Championship. Now inspired by their partner's success, the Obese Brotherhood would love to put the tag team titles around their enormous waists, belt extenders included. Herculon trying to make a quick move on Heehee. He counters. Don't be fooled by his large size. He is a very agile man. Able to fly with the best of them. Oh, and flies a little too hard. Overshoots Fungah and crashes to the floor himself. Old Yeller going to try and run interference there. He gets wiped out by Herculon, though. Huge DDT from Fungah. The Obese Brotherhood looking a little bit in danger here. These two staggering the big sumo wrestler. He shoots Fungah off to the ropes, though, sends him flying with ease. Herculon once more with a nice flying Yoshi kick. Takes the big dog down. Hoisted back up. Atomic drop. And Fungah with a huge powerbomb on Heehee. That's a big man to be thrown around. Herculon gonna fly. Big Yoshi splash connects. Fungah taking down Heehee. Fat Prompto looking to put an end to this one early. Gets the table out now. Not set up though. Now remember, in a table match, you have to drive the opponent through a table. If they fall through of their own accord, that doesn't count. They have to be put through it. And Fungah almost put through the fucking canvas here with that attack. Heehee setting it up. Now realizes the position he's in. Gonna try and score a point early on for their team. Oh, he's got Fungah hoisted up. And that chokeslam's gonna connect. And that's 1 point for the Obese Brotherhood. They only need 1 more. Now, even though it's double tables, it's not elimination. So Fungah can still compete, but he's also at risk of going through another table. You don't have to put both members through. You just need to put anyone 2 times through a table. He puts that enormous foot right through Herculon. Now stomping all over Fungah. Letting him know what he thinks of F.U.C. and how small they really are to his enormous girth. The hunger for gold, insatiable. He got a little rocked, but Old Yeller was there to take care of business. And now they're going to set up another table. This one might be over already, folks. Might be 2 straight. Huge shoulder block connects. He had Herculon up, and Herculon gets behind him. I don't think Old Yeller's aware. Well, even if he is, it's he in control now, or so he was. Gets launched over the top rope. Oh no, Fungah, all that strength. Puts Old Yeller through the table. Primal Yell let out. Hits a stunner for good measure. Next table will end the match. We are tied 1-1. This match is going way quicker than I thought it would. Fungah perched, flying clothesline connects. Broken pieces of table. Those won't come into play anymore. You need a new table now. Or one of these announcers' tables, they'll make do. Herculon reaching deep into that towel. Hits a Corellan slam. And now looking to put Heehee away for good. Spinning neckbreaker. Couple more tables introduced. One inside, one outside. Low blow from Old Yeller. That table gets dismantled. Fungah sent to the outside. Old Yeller looking to go for the win here. Puts the table through Fungah, but that's not how you win. You got to put him through the table. Oh. He gets interrupted. Stuck in a bad position here. Fungah asks the crowd if they like what they see. Heehee sent flying. Old Yeller having that oblique just beaten to death. And Fungah with a spine buster puts Heehee through the table. And fuck are your new two-player #1 contenders. What a win! We have new #1 contenders going for those tag titles next week as they take on Slime Time. I really thought it was going to be the Obese Brotherhood's night, but Fungah and Herculon showing they have what it takes. We're going to have a loaded card for you guys next week. 2 huge world title matches. And we'll have a lot more in store for you. We hail to you live from Twitch next Thursday. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Goodbye. And see you after a while.